Karma and you're assuming that they're going to get hard prio, you know, in bot and really be able to get down there, actually look to constantly shove. Talia can help to try to push mid, to try to lock Zoe under her turret, and then as well for Revenge. So potentially that's why they were comfortable giving that over. You can see Bolulu has a smite. So they do have his smite to secure it because Envy did not actually have his available and are going to be able to grab that first dragon.
Any potential intervention from Dignitas with the rest of the team at the ready. They want to step into this, getting the stun and the shove and the flash away from Revenge. Attempted knock by Armut. A follow-up stun and an ace in the hole to finish off. Tomo picking up first blood. The game and they're fighting.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, their top side has a lot of ability to CC chain. Jensen flashing back though.
Trying to assist. Gemby going in for it. Santorin with the ultimate in response. Jensen eliminated by Immortals here with the pressure.
Yeah, and that time they fully commit. They're making no mistake about it. Flash on Kenvi, flash ignite on Bolulu, flash on Fleshy as well. Everyone hard committing to get that kill onto Jensen. Jensen flashback very early to actually create space from that buy. As Tomo back here to bot lane, they're actually looking for this kill on Tactical, and he is very far up, but he's looking for the 1v2!
Tactical wants to take Tomo down, throws down the ult, tries to slide it back, but Tomo gets it. Meanwhile, over on the top side, Armut in a dangerous place, but Revenge, ooh, can't pick up.
Yeah, Revenge, no more spells available, and Armut about to go Mega, so Dragon, but not really in position to contest, unfortunately for them. Looks like it's just going to have to be given over there to Kenvi, as Immortals grab their second dragon.
He's known to be a very intelligent mind, takes one for the team type player. To build this way makes a lot of sense with his approach, and right now, over on the top side, getting one to sleep in the pursuit here by Fleshy for the lock and the quickness, and Armut, the target of tons of effort from Immortals to finish him off before they can rotate on over, but Santorin with a responsive ultimate as well. Ace in the hole again, but don't even need it to finish it off. Jensen, this time, Jensen got to get the kill before the ultimate came in from Tomo, but Dignitas throwing one back onto the support after their top was taken means they can pressure back over in towards the river.
Yeah, it was a great sleep from Bolulu to actually set up that initial kill, and they do commit in, they do kill off Armut, but they chased very deep to do it, and as Dignitas do arrive, the punish is there. They get a kill back. They're trying to look to challenge here. Can Bolulu find anything? They proc the eye, so now it's just going to be a 50-50. The eye is not going to actually spawn again. And Santorin's team has left him. Oh, and Envy who gets the smite.
Gets it, trying to find a wall right now. Ignar with the tether for the root. Jensen throwing down the divide so they can make sure to finish off Kenvi before he has any escape. No flash at the ready. Santorin with the kill credit. And right now, this is that Rift Herald that we saw the fight to the smite for, and Immortals getting the charge here on mid, but lots of damage coming down from Dignitas means they can't actually finish it up. The Dragon being up, this is what you do a lot of times with that Rift Herald, put that pressure over towards mid so that you can start up on the Dragon.
Yeah, and one of the difficulties here is Arma, if you actually look at the minimap, he's coming from below, but he's got no Mega Gnar at all. He's got no Narbar, so he can't actually go for an early flank. Santorin takes to this poke, but hasn't had time to Warmogs it up just yet. Gonna be a 50-50 potentially.
Ignar took so much damage from Bolulu there and backs off. Third Dragon now for Immortals that they have stacked up.
Yeah, the setup just wasn't good. I mean, Armut. Oh no, the lazy recall. Revenge.
Opportunity to lock down and dish out that damage with the Blade Caller as well. Seeing who they can pick off and get the resources out of. They see it can be here. They see an opportunity to try and get some blast, at least get a flash out of it. Fleshy in and out with a battle dance takes a lot of damage, but Dignitas want to usher this wave in. Revenge was over on the bot river side to respond if necessary.
I mean, that is a huge find there for Dignitas, because they get the flash off Kenvi, the ult off Kenvi, they get the flash and ult off Fleshy as well. So a good chunk there, no hesitation at all from Santorin. It doesn't need to be the Xayah. Xayah's playing cleanse. Xayah has the ultimate. Xayah has the Gale Force. You're not going to be consistent on connecting ultimates on the Sejuani to her, so you just have to take those targets that as they show themselves. Tomo in some trouble here potentially.
Has the shielding from Ignar, had the flash, but the response from Bolulu to come back on that, and another sleep. Look at the dish back damage onto Kenvi though, as Santorin comes in with the assault. Tomo kill, 2 down for Immortals.
That is huge. Tomo able to survive. You know, does have to spend both his summoners, but really playing that out well. Ignar blocking the damage falling through, making sure that Vi couldn't actually get to him. Actually stop that Vault Breaker from coming through. And Dignitas winning big there, now swinging the gold in their favor. Santorin has been out on the map harassing them. when you're playing with the Warmogs, you want to take these little scuffles. You don't want 100-0 all-ins. You want to poke and prod and trade health and then constantly just be healing it back up over and over and over. And that's what Dignitas has been able to do in these last couple of minutes. Jensen now going to take top tower as well. We just saw them take down the bot turret. So the gold lead, whatever team gets there first is going to have such an advantage. You know, I talked about the strength of Zoe and Jace, you know, playing around there, but likewise for the other team, trying to actually fight through a corridor against Caitlyn traps.
Are moving up to kind of find that first contact. Can we get in line with their front line to start dishing out that damage immediately? Here's a teleport coming in with Revenge, sandwiched between Jensen and Arma. Tomo as well. Revenge making sure to make his way over towards Tactical using that flash, but Santorin followed by Fleshly in the hole to get it onto Revenge. Now the rest of Immortals, they are worried. A stun up and more onto Tactical, who uses the Featherstorm in response to get the kill onto Santorin. Dignitas are still in. Look at that damage though. Jensen in stasis, but immediately back up and down.
Jensen making a huge error. Arma's going to try to get in there. He's trying to prop up that Narbar.
Teleport in the center. Dignitas still keeping themselves around. Baron burn down. Immortals want to find some damage onto Arma. Dignitas making their dance, but they couldn't find the opening.
Yeah, I mean, the initial play, I think, was fine. They got so much pressure down onto Tactical. Yes, Santorin did have to give his life for it. Arma's going to look, though, but this is kind of risky.
Stun onto Revenge. Ignar making sure to speed up. Lots of damage back onto Ignar. Tomo finishing off Revenge to the best of his ability and can be into the backline. Gets there with the ultimate, out with the Q, and another pop from Tomo to get a kill for Dignitas.
Does cost them the Baron, but at the very least, Dig did get a couple kills back afterwards. Tomo, though.
Another buy into the back. Tomo flashing away and can be also on the exit. Fleshy making sure to stay by Tactical's side. They want to keep him alive, and they do have that poke for themselves to get that damage onto Ignar, to get that damage onto Santorin. Weaver's Wall for the separation of one. Sleep onto Armut. Revenge into the back, but ends up giving his life for it. Dignitas see if they can capitalize upon getting that kill. They have a wave coming across mid, and Santorin still just gonna get his HP right back up to frontline the rest.
Yeah, I mean, he's healed up multiple times, it feels like, in a row now. He's gonna have to back it up now as the mini wave is gone, but just great ulti from Jensen. Tomo sticking around to actually finish off that tower back as well. It's tough to actually burst through. You know, that looks like nearly 3,000 health that they're basically having to get through with those shields as well.
Good job on delays by things like that, Weaver Wall, saying even those that want to try and reach Tomo are going to have so much harder of a time doing it because the way Dignitas are making sure to protect this carry. 5-0. Words out there, is it just getting a pick onto somebody else if you can't reach Tomo? How are you breaking into this? But it's Dignitas that are the ones setting it up. Another Weaver's Wall coming in from Jensen to get the separation. Coming in the opposite direction for Tactical. Dignitas now starting to get bundled together, but they feel nice and healthy. They feel very comfortable in their HP, but Fleshy from over the wall gets the multi-hit, but goes down. A knock from Armut, but it's 2 eliminated from Immortals for the one trade on Dignitas. Revenge on the retreat, separated from Kenvi, who gets stunned up and delayed, going for the blast cone hit, but you've got all kinds of terrain under you, Jensen, to be able to vision. They know where Immortals are coming from over on mid, and some of what was working out for Immortals before, not so much now.
They do have to be careful, though. I don't like that Dignitas is actually playing to Baron side with Dragon spawning, because it's their opponents who have soul point.
Santorin's the one to go and get locked into it, gets knocked up on the response, and a bit of a switcheroo as Fleshy gets knocked down to 50% HP. Tomo with all the shields at the ready. Look at the way he's able to poke down, even though Armut and Santorin have been brought low. Even that is enough HP to keep them for the time being. Tomo flash over the wall after all the action coming from Immortals on the bottom half of that fight, but they lost their jungler to jungler for support.
Yeah, and Santorin's just going to go right back to full because he has the Warmog, so he heals right back to full, and they're just going to start up this Baron, but Bolulu does have a flash stolen. Could look for a play. Oh, he gets a sleep!
Sleep, go to sleep, but can't get the follow-up because Dignitas respond as much as possible. They're still on the Baron. Lots of damage onto Bolulu. Revenge, the one looking for the play onto Tomo, who goes into stasis. Jensen trying to hit with the Q, but Bolulu over the wall. It's still Santorin to secure the Baron. All the while, does Revenge want to continue follow-up? Another sleep, this time onto Santorin. A good follow-up and another slap. They'll do it. Tactical with a kill credit. In stasis, Revenge is now Tactical here with the ultimate and more blades, more feathers to be rained into Jensen, but a pop downtown to finish it off from tank that for the rest of the squad.
Yep, just tanking it right back up. There's the Warmogs, but you can see, yeah, Armut's in trouble, but he's gonna make an R.
Yeah, going for the play, trying to get to Slam, gets a nice stun up. Revenge, Fleshy is separated, flashes over the wall to get towards the protection of the turret, and as soon as this GA is popped, Revenge is stopped.
That is a big kill. The scoreline not looking as impressive, but he has found a lot of really great ultis that have been key moments for them. Jensen, though, you are dead.
They were waiting. They knew Jensen was coming. And Immortals get the pick, but all the while, Dignitas across mid, they grab themselves an inhibitor. A bit of a rotation coming from Immortals to see if they can collapse. Fleshy does not have ultimate, does not have flash.
Yeah, Otomo, though, walking a weird way. He's got to be careful. Now they're split here.
By ultimate onto Arma, gets the slam, shuggy. Kevy coming out of stasis in a moment's time. 2 down for Dignitas. Immortals trying to respond. The Featherstorm goes out. Even though there's a sleep on one, they don't even have to wait for it to finish off because Immortals get the kill. They've lost 2 in the process, though. Tomo still nice and healthy. Tomo working with that Cloud Soul. They're working towards their objective focus on this bot side, and now matched this time around by the Dignitas presence. Jensen across that mid lane. Fleshy sought out. It's Armut and Fleshy that are still both looking for those angles.
Look at Jensen. He's just shoving mid lane. He's trying to force this pressure onto those Nexus turrets. He has ulti to join. So Immortals got to force. They got to force on this dragon. Make Dignitas do something here. You can't just give them time. He can end the game.
Oh, they're getting Revenge to back towards the base, and Santorn and the team get collapsed upon by Immortals. They take down Tomo, and here in the base, though, Dignitas, they're still here. We're able to handle Revenge. They've gotten one of the turrets. Oh, it's Dignitas. They know what play matters, and they know that it's the Nexus. Fleshy has arrived. Armut and Jensen still focusing down onto the Nexus, but the entirety of the team right here are able to get them off of it. What an attempt by Dignitas.
I think that's game. I think you could potentially just walk it all the way back. The death timers are so long. Tomo and Ignar might actually respawn, but I don't think there's going to be time for them to defend, especially into Elder here with 4 members alive on Immortals. Let's see if they have time. Flashing forward, just trying to get this done. He's just going to start tanking up the turrets. They have the minions coming for this next wave. I don't know. There's definitely going to be a couple alive. Okay, so I don't think they can actually end. Looking at it now, they're for sure going to get the inhibitor. We'll see how much more they want to go for. If they can get an initial jump onto some of these players from Dignitas as they respawn, maybe they can kill them off and try to end. Looks like the call is to go for it.
How much are they willing to push forward on this with Fleshy already low, looking to get a charm up, and teleport coming in from Immortals, but Dignitas, they're here to make their stand. Kevy eliminated Ignar and Tomo, and the rest can make, they took him down, the 3 down on it, over the wall. Immortals, can they find the vision? Can they find the poke? Can they find Balulu finishing it off for Immortals? Just gonna have to see these teams clash into each other again and again. Things have
asked to try to dive this through the Caitlyn traps. So they just need to try to wave clear this out. Jensen gonna throw out that ulti to zone them off.
Keeping them into a fish barrel best they can. Tactical going in for the feather, storming into the backline. Kevy takes down a lot of damage. A charm on Arma means that he is destroyed. Tactical, they take out one of the frontliners, but they want to bring their...
Yeah, just basically a full bar, but couldn't actually get it, and now they're pushing in here. There's such a long time on Arma. Nearly 40 seconds. Tomo!
Oh, they got the root. Tomo has to get him back and down. Dignitas cannot keep their carry protected, and even with the GA popping up now for Revenge, a full collapse onto the Nexus. It's time for a Nexus to be taken down finally.
Tactical goes in there, catches Tomo out. Not even just the one game this split, which he does have. That is the only game he's actually played Ahri in his career. So yeah, as you say, it is getting a lot more popular. Gory, though, going to be going for an aggressive pick here. He's solo AP on the LeBlanc, so Revenge, I think, is going to have a pretty easy time. Louis has been really good. I think people will kind of laugh at some of the, like, the memeable moments, you know, the flash finding in the minions, things like that.
Sure.
But, you know, you shouldn't be kind of, oh God, as Kemby's in a lot of trouble. That chain is going to connect. He's dead.
And Kemby is dead to rights. That's first blood for Bori.
You're not really going to be surprised here, and it's going to be a very fast early dragon soloed up by your Sejuani. It's great.
And it's a minute before Rift Herald spawns. Kenvy's going to try to make an attempt on top side. Licorice being pushed in by the all-out, flashing away from Kenvy because he doesn't have that cease and desist. There's no further lockdown to get this crocodile.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if Revenge is going to be comfortable in a couple of seconds here. River and Huhi are here for the 3-man dive, and an all-out I don't even think is going to get used because Revenge just gets bursted down.
But the fact that it was a cannon wave that's actually trading back made that a lot more even. This is going to be a full first turret. Feels like it's a while since I've
recognizing. Okay, bot lane has been accelerated. They've gotten, what, is it 3-4 plates by themselves?
No.
I don't know if you want this one. River's there over the wall. They get the wall throw to give him a little bit of back. Gory is taken down, and Baloo at least gets a kill on the trade. But man, that felt deep.
Right in the area to help, flashes over the wall very quickly. The Vial can hope to get things done. And I just love how Golden Guardians is moving around the map as a squad, right? They invade into the jungle, they get down some forward vision in the jungle. That ward actually spotted the rotation down, so they know exactly what's coming, and Hui's just moving in there looking for a pick, but here comes the TP flank. This could be a play that tries to pull him into the game.
Revenge, who does he decide to all out there? All-inning onto Gory. They get him charmed up, and Revenge is on top of it as well, but the fire back from River, Glacial Prison opens up space. Dixie gets taken out because of it, and Gory still has HP to play with. Distortions forward, but it's Licorice that's pressing on forward with the engage. Immortals still 1-to-1 trade. They find River, and Immortals, they're starting to press on back. It's all on the tactical to put in the damage, and Baloo the follow up and as well. Charm connects. Gory double distortion, but it's not enough damage from Golden Guardians. The Immortals actually fight back.
Yeah, that is massive from Immortals, finding a window to try to get something done. Gory trying to go back in again, and it's some kills in your carries here, right? You know, the Ahri got a couple kills, the Zeri got a couple kills. So you can kind of hope, hey, maybe we can find another angle. Maybe we can find another moment here in 5 minutes. Second, and 6A is playing on-hit Varus here. He has the Rage Blade. You can two-man this if they're given time. And they're showing members mid, they're showing members top. So I don't think Immortals has any idea. They're all collapsing for Licorice.
And Hair's like, all right, guys, get this crocodile. And Lurker's like, all right, I'm buying time as much as I can. The all-out takes them over to the left side. And Golden Guardians actually want to come back and support this fight. They trade Licorice for Kenvy. Baloo with the flash almost finds Gory, but quick flash from Gory as well gets him out alive.
They're not bad. It is a trade 1-for-1. Jungler's dead. Do they actually go back? I don't think so. Hui's going to get engaged on, but Gory's behind him.
He goes his sword right over, but he goes right onto Stixay. Wait a minute, Immortals. This is a great angle to play from because River and Gory is separated from Stixay. Stixay gets taken out of the fight, and now Tactical is revving up the damage, looking for more. Gory's forced a distortion away. This is Soul Point on the line for Golden Guardians. Permafrost onto Revenge, but he gets out just fine. Gory's on the right side looking for a flank, but they have a vision ward, so it zones him out completely. But Lulu waits, hits the charm into Gory, and now Tactical's just refiring into the right side, and no one is affecting Tactical. Tactical's just ripping them apart. He's lighting them up. Tactical in the middle of 4 members, but he's not going down. How does he not die quite yet? He finally gets taken out, but Balulu can look for the clean up the resets. But Golden Guardians
looks so good, as you're saying. But watch Gory up at the top end of your screen, right around here. They go in for him. Balulu finds this great.
Gory saving that, making sure that Balulu doesn't get to be a part of the fight. Oh, wait, a flash from Revenge. Kenvy's into the pit, 1,500, 1,200. Who secures it? Licorice, out of all people. But they've already taken out Six, and Gory cannot participate in this fight. The Baron is secured for Golden Guardians, but they're now down a member.
Yeah, they get that. I'm not sure if that was actually an auto or just an ulti tick from Licorice, but he gets it. We're going to watch Revenge die, unfortunately, in the bot lane.
I mean, it's been a resurgence split for him, resurgence for Stixay as well, especially answering back at all the criticisms he had on 100 Thieves. And we've talked about it a lot, but I'm more than happy to talk about it again. I mean, Stixay and Huhi have been awesome this split, just bouncing back as Golden Guardians now crashing and taking out the bottom inhibitor, making their way through the mid lane. There's still a second-tier turret to take care of, but with the Baron empowered minion wave, they're going to make short work of it soon.
And I just like this position. They're kind of claiming this area, clearing out the vision there. Gory can play over the wall. Anytime LeBlanc and Thresh are playing from Fog, it is so difficult to actually navigate that area.
Glacial
and they find the ult.
Tactical forced to use the cleanse to get out alive, and now he's facing himself beautifully on the back line, but can they chunk through the front line of Golden Guardians? They do it enough. They lose out on the inhibitor turret, but they protect any damage that was done on top side, gets that turret completely taken out. And from there, just the map was choked out for Immortals to really play with. I mean, credit that they've been able to play out some of these fights. For Immortals, they might look to turn around this fight, but Elder has also respawned.
Yeah, Immortal's gotta just flip it. You gotta. Oh, Kendi might be dead.
Okay, they lock up Gory, but he still has the stasis to play with, but he doesn't get time to pop it. Gory is taken out of the fight.
Be the backbreaker. He got spotted though.
9,000 HP. They try to turn onto him. Balulu trying to zone him out, but he's forced to retreat to the left side of the flank. Licorice is taking up on the front side, gets pulled back by Huhi on the dark passage. Stixay waiting for his time to shine and just pelt arrow after arrow into the backs of Immortals.
Taking too
River
long.
taking the Glacial Prison over the wall, chunking out Kenvi. Immortals members, their health bars are going low. Oh, they're gonna just TP to try to end. If they keep Immortals here, Licorice can look to just end the game. Off of Vineyard Waves, Immortals, someone has to recall.
They don't see Revenge though. Can River actually stop Revenge? They don't know where he is.
Revenge is channeling the recall right now. Elder Dragon, I don't know who secured the buff. It was Immortals, and now Licorice is all by himself trying to take out this turret, but I don't think he can get any more. He only got one Nexus turret. Meanwhile, on the other side of the fight, it is still Kenvi keeping alive. Tactical gets isolated and taken out by Golden Guardians, but the fact that Immortals have the Elder Dragon gives them a little bit of a window, but as I say that, Kenvi is routed off, and just like that, it's down to Balulu and Revenge. Golden Guardians, they have all 5 members, and even without the damn Elder Dragon, they're gonna look to push the end of game.
Yeah, you may not have the Elder, but it's a 5v2. Revenge and Bolulu. I think there's almost no shot here. We'll see what they can get done.
All right, Balulu Revenge, this would be a miracle if you could pull it off. Huge knockup from Revenge, but the damage from Balulu, it's not enough. Fleshy is respawned as well. They find one, but River and Stixay are just turned on to the Nexus. Stixay is hitting one after another. Can they lock him down? No!